What is good, YouTube? Got an airsoft gun review right here with a WEBLY Mk.6, but they call it the G29-3. It's full metal. It's CO2 powered. The box is pretty plain. It got beat up. Came like that. Box isn't the greatest. You get a picture of the gun and everything. Alright. Get a pack of BBs, which they look pretty decent. They're kind of trash. Don't really want to use these for your airsoft guns. But I mean, this gun feels pretty nice. Feels pretty heavy. It's all metal besides probably the grips. That's pretty much it. That isn't metal, and maybe the threaded orange tip it got going on in the front right there. This is the WEBLY Mk.6. It's a pistol that they used back in the World Wars. The British used these pistols even back in World War I think. I'm not too sure, but this is a very, very good representation of what the WEBLY Mk.6 is supposed to be. And now to open it, all you do is push this, and then the revolver should open up like that. Got 6 shells. Put the BB in the front. And as with any airsoft revolver or CO2 revolver, the CO2 tank always goes in the grips. No surprise there. I don't have actually CO2 loaded because I am gonna show you that this thing really sucks. All right, this thing costed around $80, and at first it was pretty decent. But this first off, let me just tell you something. This thing is not good at performance. Not because it's a revolver, not because I'm saying that Glocks are better. I mean, although they kind of are, because they do perform better than this thing right here. But I mean, I'm not saying that this sucks because it's just a revolver. You know, like those people that hate on revolvers all the time because they don't carry a lot of shots. No, it's not that. The reason is when you put the CO2 tank inside of it, it starts leaking everywhere. It doesn't leak everywhere, but I mean, you could hear the hissing of the CO2 escaping, which is bad, because it's just losing a bunch of pressure. And on top of that, it only shoots three shots out of 6. Freaking serious? I mean, revolvers already to begin with only hold max like 6 shots, maybe 8 shots if you're lucky with the revolver. But this thing holds 6 shells, as you saw right there, and you only get 3 out of the 6 shots. For some reason, it doesn't fire 3 shots, and the other 3 it does shoot, so only fires half of them. Okay, that's pretty disappointing. It is a double action. I'm not even sure if the actual WEBLY, I don't think it was. I think it was a single action. I'm not even sure though. I don't know much about the WEBLY Mk.6. Alright, it's a very old gun. Oh yeah, and another thing I saw in the box is that you see it's a handgun. I mean, come on, like, it's a handgun. Somewhere on the box, I found it ridiculous what it said. If I could find it now, because gosh dang it, man, I found it somewhere. Oh yeah, here we go. See, I know I wasn't tripping. See, look at that, semi and full automatic assault rifle. Are you freaking kidding me? How is this a semi and fully automatic assault rifle? Just imagine calling a freaking handgun like this a semi and fully automatic assault rifle. This doesn't even the real thing doesn't even fire close to being an assault rifle round. It doesn't have a freaking. It's not using magazines. Revolvers aren't assault rifles. I mean, I don't know. They just didn't get it right there for calling this thing an assault rifle. It. I mean, I don't know. Does it look to y'all like an assault rifle? Because I mean, to me, it clearly just looks like a revolver, a WEBLY Mk.6, which in fact is not even an assault rifle. In fact, when this revolver came out, I'm just gonna say it, there wasn't any assault rifles at the time when this revolver came out. Um, so yeah, I don't know where they got a assault rifle from, but it's kind of funny that I saw that it said assault rifle on it, fully automatic assault rifle. Like, holy crap! Can you imagine this revolver being fully automatic, just holding on the trigger, and you just see this freaking cylinder spin like a minigun. It's just fully automatic. Imagine that. A fully automatic revolver. Holy crap. But in this case, it's an assault rifle because that's what they're claiming it is, even though it's not an assault rifle. But there's that. I don't even want to load it up with CO2 because it's just a waste. It just wastes CO2 miserably. I don't even want to do it. But I mean, you guys have owned any CO2 gun. You know what it's like when you put the CO2 inside of the gun and you hear that little hiss. This one isn't just a little hiss, it's like a more of a loud hiss. It's not spraying everywhere like one of the first CO2 guns I had, which in fact was a revolver too. I do believe I reviewed that one. That was one of the first ones I reviewed, the Colt Peacemaker, if I'm correct. That one was one of the first ones that I reviewed, and it started leaking. Like, it wasn't even a leak, it was just a spray. As soon as you tighten the tank and it pierced it, the CO2 would just spray everywhere. Well, it was a waste. And I ended up fixing it with some of this silicone grease right here. Yeah, I tried that with this one. Sadly didn't work. It still leaks. I honestly don't know what to do. This gun is just in general really bad. And you could hear the leaking from like this area right here, where the gas is supposed to escape, to go through, the hole in the back of the shell, to spray a bit of gas and have the BBs fly out. But the it fires 3 shots, and since it's losing a lot of gas pressure, the FPS is pretty terrible. I don't think I've chronoed it, but you could see the BB fly out of the barrel, which is pretty disappointing. And for them to call it an assault rifle, you can only shoot 3 shots out of it out of the 6, not being fully automatic, is honestly a very disappointing gun. There is other guns for the price of this one that you could pick up that are gonna do a lot better than this thing and probably hold a lot more shots than it. I'm not gonna say that the Hadars, I reviewed one of them. Nobody watched it, because nobody cares about revolvers anyways. But yeah, I did review a Hadar. Those the standard ones, the black ones, those cost around the same cost as this one, maybe $60 to $80 you could find them for. Those ones perform a lot better than this, and they carry 10 shots instead of 6, and they actually fire all the shots and there's no leakage in them. They have a very good seal. So if you do want a revolver, you can go ahead and pick one of those up. They're not all metal, they are plastic, but I mean, it is a very solid plastic. Probably better than the plastic here on the grips. But I mean, those don't even have a functioning cylinder because they use those little discs. But they're still nice. Reload quick. But yeah, that is pretty much it with this this talk of this revolver. Do I recommend it to any of you to get it? Is it skirmishable? Yeah, yeah, definitely stay away from this gun unless you want to be dealing with all those problems trying to fix it, and then at the end of the day it just doesn't get fixed because it just doesn't. Oh yeah, and you could see in there some of that silicone grease all up in there, and it still leaks. This gun in general is just, that's just a don't buy a gun. Just stay away from it. It's not worth the cost. It's pretty pricey. Too expensive for a piece of crap like this. So yeah, just don't buy it. It's really not worth it, you know. Yeah, that's pretty much it with this WEBLY Mk.6. It's a piece of junk. It's one of the most junk guns I reviewed on this channel. Yeah, but yeah, if you do like this video, give it a thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button for more daily airsoft reviews like this one. Well, not in particular like this one. I'm not gonna always be reviewing, you know, crappy guns like this because nobody wants to see those ones, especially not revolvers. Do give the other videos a watch if you haven't watched them already, and give them a thumbs up, including this one. It really helps out. I really do appreciate it. It doesn't take that long to just hit the thumbs up, you know. So yeah, that is pretty much it with this revolver. Yeah, it's a, yeah. All right. Until next time.